In 1945, when the atomic bombs were dropped in World War II, our protectors and watchers in outer space saw that Earth was on a collision course with disaster. The prime directive of non-interference prevented them from taking any action, but then they came up with a brilliant plan to save Earth and assist her in her ascension. They couldn't interfere from the outside, but maybe they could influence from the inside. So the call went out for volunteers to come and help. Earth is in trouble, who wants to volunteer? The native souls living on Earth were too caught up on the wheel of karma. The only hope was to ask for pure souls to come who had never been trapped on the karmic cycle. Others have lived as space beings on other planets or other dimensions. Because all memory is erased upon entry to the Earth dimension, they do not remember their assignment. Thus these beautiful souls have a difficult time adjusting to our chaotic world. These souls have a vital role to play as they help all of the rest of us ascend to the new Earth. The 3 waves of volunteers and their purpose on the new Earth is twofold. 1. To raise the energy on Earth to avoid catastrophe. And 2. To enhance the frequencies of the population so they can ascend to the new Earth in the next dimension. The waves. 1. The first wave of these souls, now in their late 40s to early 60s, the baby boomer generation, have had the hardest time adjusting to life on Earth. They are horrified by the rampant violence of our world and want to return home, even though they consciously have no idea where it is. Strong emotions like anger and hate deeply disturb them. Some rebelled against the status quo and even committed suicide to escape the chaos of Earth. They are the pioneers who paved the way for the second and third waves of volunteers. 2. The second wave is now in their late 20s and 30s. They have made the transition to life on Earth much more easily than the first wave. The second wave souls tend to work behind the scenes, often on their own, creating little or no karma. In the sessions I conduct as a hypnotist, they have been described as antennas that unconsciously channel energy onto the Earth. They do not have to do anything, they just have to be. Their energy affects everyone they come into contact with. Their paradox is they are supposed to be sharing their energy, but they do not like being around people. Many first and second wave souls unconsciously realize that having children creates karma. Many do not marry in the first place, unless they are fortunate enough to meet another soul to whom they can relate. They just want to do their job and go home. 3. Us. The third wave is a group of exceptional new children, many of whom are in their teens. These advanced children are already equipped with enhanced DNA compatible with the frequency of the new Earth. They need challenges to keep them interested, not drugs to treat their misdiagnosed illnesses such as ADHD. They are the new hope of the world.